Okay, I'm going to start off with the S&P 500. Daily chart, you can see we're quite close to the top channel around the 3,900. So I would like to see a little recharge, a slight pullback to around this 3,950 area, make a base, smaller time frame. Then I might consider to take a trade there. But we'll take some profit there and leave some running up to around this 4,100, 4,200 area. Let me drop down to 4 hours to show you what I like to see. 4 hours been trending quite well. I've been trading it intraday a few times, but perhaps, you know, it just needed a little bit of recharge for me to aim from this area here up to the top channel. Doesn't make sense. So if you pull back, make a base, take a 221, and then I'll aim for this area here. So as soon as it break this 3,900, I'll be all over intraday on this. But trading my 1 minute time frame, my new stock trading system. If you're not advanced or don't have the time, don't even think about it. But I've been doing pretty well on that, so I will be, you know, looking to trade that once it break above the 3,900 area. Moving on to NASDAQ, take off the drawing. NASDAQ, again, dailies broke out the channel, which is great. So it's quite bullish. But again, it's been trending for about 4 or 5 days. I'd like to see a shallow pullback to around the monthly pivot, or maybe test the channel around this area here, make a base, and then we'll take it long to around this under 13,000, 12,600 area. That's my plan for that. So use a smaller time frame to gauge and try and correlate S&P and NASDAQ together. Dow Jones a bit, I think it's a bit weaker, so I will use it as a reference. I don't want it to see it drop below this 30,600 area, that blue box area. So a shallow retracement perhaps tomorrow, and I'll go long again on Tuesday. So tomorrow, Monday, I'm very quiet. Just let the market settle. Probably will go for a swim in the morning, to be honest. Outdoor swimming would be nice. London's quite hot. Moving on to Forex. Wow, the dollar. Let's have a look at the weekly bar. One of the members said, could this be the exhaustion bar? Yes, could be. You know, this is the biggest weekly bar, like my arrow, the biggest arrow in there. So it could be a bit exhaustion. So let's drop down to a daily. You'll see a high test bar form. This is a 4 hour, sorry. Daily, it's a high test, all right? High test there, obviously a reversal pattern there. 1 hour, really and truly, I needed to see this horizontal line break below the 106.40 area first, and then consider to sell dollar. There is 2 of them is on my eyes. Aussie, I like the price action. You can see made a base, inverted head and shoulder, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. So the squeeze is there. You can see the seller try here, buy, come back, try again, buy, step back. So now I like to see this take off this first, go first higher low here, then we have something to aim for to this area. So Aussie is on my list. Another one that 3 of them is on my list. Dollar CAD, yes, I can see some CAD strength in there, but it's just not the easiest price action to trade. That's a weekly. We can see multiple. We're rejecting this 130 area and drop down to a daily, and then change to, yeah, it's a monthly. But let's take up the historical one. Maybe we will see a test to the monthly pivot area again. Maybe intraday if you're into it, but I don't really like the price action on that because I'm not really focusing on indices anyway. But I'll use it as a reference. I like to see CAD gain strength and dollar weaken anyway. Kiwi is another one that I like. You can see it's trying to break this 62, but price action at the end is not that bearish. You can see try multiple times, couldn't break. So I like to see a change back into 62, then I may take it back to 64, something like that. So a bit like Aussie, but I like the structure of Aussie a bit more. So, but let's see. If I can't trade Aussie, then I'll take Kiwi. The rest of it is dollar yen. Maybe if it breaks the channel. Sorry, I got a bit of hay fever. Break this head and shoulder pattern, then maybe. So shoulder, head, shoulder pattern on a smaller time frame, then yeah, may take the retest and go back lower, maybe. But let's see. It's been still quite weak on yen, so you know, I might not even sell it anyway. So we shall see. But yeah, certainly at the moment, the current phase is getting weaker and weaker. We're still on a daily, weekly uptrend, but you can see last 2 weeks we're trading sideways. Yeah. So it's not the best place to trade until it breaks. So we'll wait and see. Give a bit more patience. Moving on to the commodity, I am in silver. Gold and silver is actually seasonally very bullish. COD data is quite bullish, not extremely bullish, so it's a bit confusing. Yes, so the commercial are not selling, so they don't see the hedge to the downside, which is a great thing. Don't want to go into the detail. It's quite complicated if you're not familiar. But you can see the last weekly bar actually come down to this soft level around the 1740. It could spike lower, but I'd rather not. I think we may see a bouncer here. It's already, if you go to daily, we're only in the first week of July. We're already in monthly S2 area. So this is quite significant. So I think we're likely to see a bounce. I might trade gold from here and take some profit in here. So above 1750, I will be looking to be a gold buyer, reversal back to around 1800. But I do think we are going to see this break seasonally, but we shall see. Anyway, some of the gold investment I'm still in, and silver investment I done last week, I will be looking to buy more, perhaps, you know, maybe this week. We shall see. Silver, you can see I'm already in, happy to stay in. Weekly, again, the $19 area is very significant. That's why I'm taking a reversal in there. We'll see what happens. If you're not in, you want to come in, fine. Just very simple. A break above these 1950. You know, you can see 4-hour double bottom, trade a double bottom breakout, because, you know, when it breaks, it likes to break. So say for instance here, breaks, boom, give you a little bit of retest. I'm expecting this to happen some point, so gotta be patient. You can see in February, January, it did make a base, but it takes a good few days before that happens. So patiently waiting, happy to stay in. That's a part of my job anyway. Be patient and sit through the pain, but not that painful for me anyway, so used to it. Oil, we have a daily downtrend. If you can't spot that, then you got a bit of work to do. Let me just show you, right? Lower high, lower low. Yeah, so we got this broken. Yeah, change of trend, arguable. That's the low, but that's definitely the higher low anyway. So we do have a downtrend on a daily within a range. Okay, so now see how much the pullback would be. I will be looking to be a seller under 110. Could be 110 anyway, a double top, and sell it back to here, maybe even here. We'll see how it goes anyway. All right, cryptocurrency. Like I said, this is Bitcoin. We are seeing some bullish momentum on the stock indices, but look at this on Bitcoin. That's so weak. I said it multiple times. If 20,000 is the bottom, we should have seen buyer charging in like that. We're not seeing that. So that's the indication that is saying to me this is not the bottom. COD data is not that bearish, but it's not bullish. So, you know, we could see a bounce. Let me just delete that. We could potentially see a bounce up to around 28, around this area. I will look to be a seller. It could go like that though. Could go a double top and sell. So it could be this one. We shall see how that develops. I'll sell the first one, take some profit, and then manage that, and then try the second one. That's my plan on Bitcoin. Moving on to the final one, Ethereum. Again, you see lack of buying through here. So if this is the bottom, well, it's already below the major support anyway. So we may see a spike up back to under 1800. Then I look to be a seller. I don't, it could go like that, double top and sell, but it could just go like this. So I'll be a seller more on the Ethereum side anyway. I'll be looking to be a seller more. Right, so that's all for me on the trading side. If you have any question, you can interact with me on my Discord channel. If you're not on my Discord channel, very simple, subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop me a comment, then I'll personally add you in there. Otherwise, happy trading, healthy investing. See you guys next week.